Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. What's wrong with Bear in Emmerdale? Symptoms seal worrying diagnosis. Emmerdale fans have been left wondering what's wrong with Bear on the ITV soap after strange behavior, forgetfulness, and some possible symptoms amid a diagnosis. There was more concern for Emmerdale's Bear on Thursday night amid a possible diagnosis. His recent symptoms and some new comments on the ITV soap left his son Paddy Kirk worried, while viewers were also concerned there was something wrong with him. We know there's a huge plot coming for the character amid a vanishing twist, and it's thought at some point there will be a diagnosis, or at least a confirmation of what is going on with him. Whether it's with his mental or physical health or both remains to be seen. But on Thursday night, Paddy was left wanting to take action after another incident. Paddy returned home to find his daughter Eve not in school and playing with her grandfather, who was meant to have dropped her off 2 hours earlier. As Paddy quizzed Bear about it, he claimed to have no recollection of a discussion that Eve had school that day and needed to be taken there. Instead, Bear claimed he was under the impression she was at home for the day and he was looking after her. Bear insisted there had been to mention of him being the one to drop her off, with Paddy clearly stunned. He then opened up to Gabby Thomas about his fears it could be dementia, after Gabby's father Ashley Thomas battled with vascular dementia, with him dying in 2017. Gabby urged him not to jump to conclusions, but to speak to Bear and get him checked over as soon as possible. Paddy mentioned Bear's recent mood swings, him being grumpy and forgetting things, adding he initially thought his dad was depressed, but now feared what it might be. As Gabby recalled how her dad was before his diagnosis, she told him not to hold off getting Bear an appointment. Later in the episode, Paddy tried to talk to his dad, but he was having none of it. He put everything down to him being old, complaining of frequent visits to the toilet, and adding his recent confusion and forgetfulness was also an age thing. Some of his other symptoms have seen Bear lashing out verbally and physically, and sometimes he's in a rage only to be calm moments later, as if nothing has happened. Bear was also prescribed sleeping pills recently after claiming of bad insomnia, having shared his struggles with sleep and not coping without it. As Paddy tried to get his dad to see a doctor, he refused, claiming he'd already been and got nowhere. He was insistent there was nothing wrong with him and downplayed any idea it could be something he needed treatment for. When he stepped away, Gabby encouraged Paddy to use tests online to see if Bear could have dementia, even if he did it without Bear knowing. Viewers watching recently and seeing the latest issues feared what could be wrong with Bear ahead of him vanishing. Some fans wondered if it could be brain-related, perhaps a tumor or even damage from his wrestling days. Other fans were sure it could be dementia, while another diagnosis suggested was something linked to his prostate, either cancer or issues. A further suggestion was that it was the sleeping pills he'd been prescribed, with fears he was having a reaction to them, with a final suggestion being diabetes.